And we're back on Friday. It's a full body workout day. I was feeling pretty good today, so I decided to change up the routine a little bit. Usually I just do incline, but I'm starting off with a bench first for working out on the chest. So here I'm dropping the weight just a little bit, only doing 185, but trying to up the rep range. I think we're going to hit into the 7 or 8 range, which is pretty good. We're just kind of winding down from the week, so it pays to be a little bit more in the higher rep range as opposed to the higher weight. So this definitely felt pretty good. Making sure to keep the form tight throughout. And then after the bench, we're gonna go into the incline afterwards. So previous Fridays we just did the incline for chest. Today we added another exercise in the bench. So incline, same as before. Drop the weight down a little bit because we did the bench right before this, but overall same thing, just a little bit lighter to allow us to control the form a little bit better and make sure to not deviate from that. And then do as many reps as we can. This one felt pretty good too, so no complaints. I don't know if I'm gonna do all these extra exercises next week, but when your motivation is high and you capitalize on that one day, and you just, it doesn't have to be something that you do all the time. And then after that, we're gonna go into our back exercise, doing some rows, a little bit lower weight. We just doing the big plate instead of adding the extra 3 pounds or so from the tomatoes. So we're just doing some rows. Form looks good. Yeah, these felt pretty good, so I'm glad that they look good from the camera as well. And then I also decided to just go ahead and do some pull-ups, just because I wanted to do 2 exercises per body part today. Like I said, I just wanted to get a really good workout in today, so decided to up the workload. And I have to say, mentally, going up from your usual workload and just telling yourself that you're only going to do it for 1 week is a great way to get that workout in. Obviously it's not as effective long term because then it just becomes your routine, but for a day I think it's a really effective tool. And then this time we're gonna go with the standard deadlift, so a little bit lighter weight, but we're gonna just do the conventional deadlift form, so the arms outside the legs. And I have to say, I was really happy with going back to doing to the conventional deadlift after doing the wider sumo deadlifts. I feel like the form feels a lot more natural and a lot more comfortable compared to maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago. I think I hadn't been deadlifting at all since back then, so after doing a few weeks of the sumo, I'm definitely feeling it, feeling some benefits in the conventional deadlift as well, so that's good to see. And then decided to drop the weight down and just go ahead and do as many squats as I could. I kept the weight really low, just the big plate, and then we're going for the higher rep range. I think we actually get to about 10 here, so making sure, of course, to keep the form really tight, really clean. Make sure to go down to the full range of motion, and you see that we're definitely getting down there. No half reps. Don't do any half reps. I mean, if you're gonna do half reps, you might as well just drop the weight and actually go to the full range of motion, because I promise you're gonna get better results than just writing down a larger number and doing like a halfway down squat. It's not worth it. I mean, don't cheat yourself. Be honest with yourself, and it's not a competition with to anybody. It's just you're just trying to be better than the workout before. So just keep that honest. And you see, I'm really cranking out these reps, and these are getting pretty tough. So I was in rare form that day, and I was able to capitalize on some of that motivation. But here I'm trying to do a variation on some grip exercises. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to do a twist. That feels very unnatural, I have to say. It's really difficult, but it seems like I'm able to get a few in. So I think I'm gonna just keep trying this and seeing how I go. So going in the counterclockwise direction feels pretty good. When I try to go the other way, it doesn't feel as good. So I don't know if it's fatigue or is the actual difference going the clockwise rotation. Maybe it's an imbalance, I don't know, but I'll keep working on it and we'll see if we improve. But yeah, this is pretty ugly. So here we're doing a dead hang with a pull-up grip. We're just kind of swinging from side to side, and what I'm doing here is I'm actually pulling and contracting one arm as I swing in order to gain momentum to go side to side. So you definitely feel it, and I definitely felt it in my grip from the deadlifts to the hanging exercises. I think I lost quite a bit of skin on my hand doing these exercises. So that one felt fine. This next one here is supposed to be a hold at the elevated position here, supposed to be at a bent arm hang with going sideways. It actually looks good, halfway decent on camera now that I'm looking at it, but I have to say, while I was doing it, it felt incredibly difficult and incredibly unnatural, because your body just naturally wants to spin one way and come down. So it's, I mean, I was able to do it, so I guess I'll keep it in for a little while longer and see if we get any progress. But this definitely feels like a higher wall than the previous dead hang exercises that I was doing. Like the previous ones I felt like I could do, but these ones, like, my form is all over the place and it's pretty ugly. So I'll have to keep an eye on these and see if my body can get it a little bit more used to these as we go ahead and progress, hopefully. But we'll see. We'll keep track of it in the next few weeks. But they look pretty good, so that's a little bit encouraging at least. And then what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to just do a towel hang, and I think this is where I lost most of the skin on my hands, because I don't know if I need to get a stronger grip or a smoother towel, but this was ugly. It was not good. I'll have to try again next time. And then the last exercise I was attempting to do was a grip change. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go from a pull-up grip to a chin-up grip, one hand at a time, and then go back. And I was shot. There was no way I was doing even a single rep of this exercise. So I don't know what to say other than if we ever successfully complete one rep, that would have been progress. So that's a pretty easy way to keep track, and we'll see if we get there. But that's gonna be it. We're just gonna wrap up with our ab day, just doing a quick resistance band pull down and then some kneeling pull-off presses, which we've done for the last few weeks. So exercise felt really good. I was able to get in the good number of exercises and do a few more, like the bench and the pull-ups, which I didn't usually do, and the squats. So that was good. But other than that, that's gonna wrap up another week. So I appreciate you tuning in. Subscribe to get a daily reminder for your workout. But otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.